Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine. As you all know, I offer digital marketing services and help small local businesses grow their online presence and get results from their marketing. Why I'm talking about this today is because it has become the single most common mistake that I've started to see all these small businesses making out there before they even think of running the ads. Now, I worked with an accountant recently, whose website had every service he offered listed out. He had 15 years of experience, worked with over 1,000 plus clients, but contact information scattered all over the place, nothing organized, nothing telling a visitor what to actually do first. Now, before we even talked about running a single ad, I helped him fix that. We took the first few weeks to fix that. We cleaned up his website so his actual selling points were front and center. We fixed all his social links, updated the content on his social pages, fixed his Google business profile, and got his clients leaving reviews. And here's the thing. He started seeing a real difference in his online presence before he even spent $1 on ads. So if you're thinking about running paid ads or you're already running them with no results, this video is going to be your checklist. Watch this before you even spend another $1. Now, that accountant, he isn't a one-off. It's a pattern that I've started to see constantly. All of these small businesses, they are doing a great service. They have real expertises in the industries that they are in, but an online presence that's actually working against them instead of for them. So everything is scattered, nothing is organized, there is no clear next step for someone landing on the pages, and paid ads really don't fix that. They just send more people to see it faster, and that's an expensive way to find out if something is broken. So before we actually talk about running ads, let's talk about what's ready actually looks like. I'm actually going to walk you through my own site so you can exactly see what I mean instead of just hearing me describe it. So first of all, your social pages. Here is mine. That's my Facebook page, my Instagram. You can go onto my LinkedIn account, and everything is visible without even scrolling. So that's my Facebook, that's my Instagram profile. You all can go and check that out as well. So your social links, it should not be buried in the footer that someone has to scroll to find. If a visitor has to hunt for them, you've already lost some of them. Another thing is you need to keep your social pages active. A dead Instagram with the last post from 8 months ago, it's actually doing more harm than having no link at all on your website. So just let me show you one thing. That's my profile. Even if I do not have tons of followers, you'll see me posting content regularly. And what has done to my profile, like even if you'll go to on Google and start checking my business, just local media, Google is actually showing me what Facebook people they are actually talking about me. How many people are out there who are talking about me, which is a very important step when someone is searching you on Google. Now, the another thing is, I just wanted to share my experience when I worked at my previous agency, which was an amazing agency I worked with. All of our bigger clients, especially the ones with millions to spend on ad, the ones basically ruling their industry, actually we never pushed them to keep updating their social pages. Why? Because they don't need to. Their brand recognition and ad spend, it carried them regardless. People, they know who they are. But if you're a smaller business out there, that's not your reality, that's not my reality. And that's exactly why this matters more for us. So think about it. If you're a salon or a makeup artist, a construction company, or a windows and doors professional, how are people actually going to see the work that you just did? You can't post every single job on your website because that's not realistic. Your social pages are where that lives. Your before and after photos, the job that you just finished with a little bit of description of where you did, how much time did it took you to finish that job, and quick educational tips that your followers will actually find useful. That's what keeps your page and your business looks active and credible. So post that consistently, even if it's just every now and then, but please do it. Then comes the call to action. What this is. My call to action on my website is this button, which is get in touch. Your call to action needs to be visible without scrolling. And this is just one next step. So you need to tell them, like, it could be as simple as, calling you directly or book a call with you, get a quote, shop now. But don't give them like 5 competing buttons, just one obvious action that they should be doing on your website. Now let me show you an example on my own site, but in a mobile navigation. So you'll see on a website that my button was looking above the fold. Like user, they didn't have to scroll on a website. But as soon as I started to shift this in a mobile view, which somehow looks like this, my button was actually buried inside my navigation. It was tucked in here at the bottom. So I had to bring it out. Now I had to bring it out above the fold. So it's visible away for anyone visiting on my mobile. So this is the kind of thing that you need to check on your site too. Don't just assume if it works the same on website, it's gonna work the same on your mobile device too. You need to check that yourself. Let me bring this back here. What's the next thing that you should be doing? It's actually your Google business profile and how you're showing up on maps. Actually, let me show you first how I do look on my apps. So this is something when you type in my business name on Google Maps, I show up like this: my ratings, reviews, if I'm open or closed, what are my timings, my phone number, and if I've posted some latest photos and all sort of this information. Basically, you just need to tell them if you are claimed and verified, are there hours, address, phone numbers, are you posting recent pictures out there, do you have reviews, and are you responding to them. I'm actually going to do that for myself as well as I keep growing my clientele. So next thing is, which is a very important thing, and how is your mobile experience? Because these days most of your ad traffic, it's going to be on a phone. So if your site takes more than a couple of seconds to load, or if it looks broken on mobile, people, they're gonna bounce back before they even see what you have to offer. So there are plenty of tools out there where you can check your website speed, but make sure you're checking them on your mobile first. Now, since that's where most of your traffic is coming from. Sixth is, if you have a great client base like my clients did, and they have left out you glowing reviews, don't just talk about that, show it. Put it out there on your website. Someone landing on your site for the first time, they doesn't know you yet. They just don't take your word for it when you say, I've worked with tons of happy clients. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're not showing testimonials, reviews, before and after, or real examples of your work directly on your site or on your pages, you're leaving your strongest selling points off the one place that's supposed to convince them. So put the best proof out there front and center. Don't just make people dig for it, and don't rely on telling them verbally when they can't even hear you yet. Another thing is messages mismatch. If you're running any sort of ad, or if you're posting your content on any of your pages, your landing pages on your website, they need to deliver exactly that immediately. For example, if your ad or your Google business profile is saying that 20% off your first order, and someone lands on your website on your generic homepage with no mention of that offer, you have broken trust in the first 3 seconds. Last and the most important piece is install your conversion tracking even before you spend a single dollar on ads. Please listen to this carefully. First of all, you need to know what Google Analytics is, and if you have access to your own profile, your own account. You need to have Google Analytics account set up on your website no matter what, because it's the place where you'll get to know everything about what's happening on your website. Who is coming, who is converting, who is bouncing back, where they are coming from, why they left, which pages are they converting on, are they even taking the actions. Like, you could track everything that is happening on your website through Google Analytics. So make sure you have one installed in there. And if you don't have access to it, reach out to your developers, take your accesses, or come back to me. I can help you get your accounts back. And if someone is already running paid ads for you, please have your Meta or Google Ad Pixel on your site, and don't let anybody run ads for you if you do not have these pixels on your site. Without this, you're just spending money with no way to actually know what's working. So this one is actually my specialty as well. So if you're not sure whether your tracking is set up correctly, or you'd like to create one on your website, you could reach out to me and I can do it for you. And also, if you already have this in place and you just want me to audit it for you, I can let you know if everything is working the way it should be. That was everything, but let's do a 60-second gut check for your website right now. Search your business on Google, see if the profile is claimed, accurate, and recently updated. And now open your website on the mobile device. See if it's easier to load. See if your social links, you can see your social links in 5 seconds. Is there a clear button telling you what to do next? So if any of these questions, they made you wince a little, that's your answer, that you need to fix that first. And if you went through that checklist and you're not sure whether you're ready, or you know that you're not ready yet and want to know what to focus on first, you can feel free to reach me out. I offer quick audits, and if you're not ready to spend on ads yet, I can at least point you toward the highest impact moves to make first in order to grow your business. So your money actually works when you do start running your ads. Now, if you found this useful, please subscribe to my channel, because now I'm going to break down real small business marketing mistakes like this almost regularly. Thank you.